Hey guys, I'm Danielle, and welcome to Created for This, another lovely edition of a show for business owners. I usually talk to women business owners, but if you're a guy, you can stick around too. It's okay. So welcome, and I am talking today about my goals and vision and kind of big picture for 2018. Now I will tell you that I use the Powersheets by Laura Casey, and they have places, so I'll give you an idea. They have spaces for 10 goals. As you can see, only 5 are used right now. It feels weird. It feels really weird to only have 5 goals. I don't know if I'll be adding more in the future. There's a place to reassess your goals, go back and figure out how they're working, what they're working, if they're not working, eliminate them, and so we'll see what happens. But for now, I have 5. And so the first one is to nurture my relationship with Jesus. Second is focus on a solid marriage and good family relationships. So that's not just my immediate family. That's my family, which lives 12 miles down the road. So you can imagine sometimes they're a little difficult. And then my mother-in-law lives 2 blocks down the road. Number 3 is to get healthy. I was pregnant January, February of last year. Had a miscarriage in February, and then we got pregnant again in March. So my body has been through a lot in the last 12 months, and I want to get it healthy again. My goal for August is to run a half marathon with a personal record. I can't tell you what that record is right now, but it's like probably 3.5 hours. I'm guessing somewhere around there. So that's one of the big goals to get healthy and to be able to run the half marathon, because I have knee problems and back problems just from time in the military and running a lot. Goal number 4, hint, hint, surprise, surprise, write book number 2. If you're new to me, I wrote a devotional last year for business women, and it's called Created for This. It's based on Proverbs 31, and this one's going to be a little bit different. This one is something that God's really been putting on my heart, kind of just a different format. So that's, I'm figuring out how to do that. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like, but I know it's going to be good because God's going to orchestrate it and write it. Goal 5 is to grow a stronger business and a money-producing business. So long term, my husband would like to quit his job. He works a 9 to 5, and he wants to start his own business. Well, his business is not e-commerce. His business is not business to business. And he actually needs a lot of stuff to get started. So my goal is to basically buy him out and to save money so that he can buy what he needs for his business. That being said, I need to start busting my butt and figuring out different ways to make money, but also building a stronger business. So one that is more automated, one that is more niched down. So I want to know exactly what my people need and how I can help them. Basically, who am I serving? How am I serving them? How can I serve better is what I'm aiming for. And then I have not talked about this much, But my word for the year, and it's one of those things that as you're getting ready for the new year, as the new year starts, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, hey, let's pick a word. Let's, describe what our word's going to be, what our month is going to, or what our year is going to be like, how we are going to fulfill what we want to fulfill for the year. My word is something that I feel like God has really been placing on my heart. Something that as I was pregnant, as I was going through the end of my pregnancy and trying to make business happen, make life happen, I kind of put some new offerings together. Stuff just was not clicking. And I was like, what is going on? Like, why is this being so difficult, being so hard? What am I doing that is blocking this? Because I felt like there was a block. And somebody looked at me and they're like, you just need to have your baby and then things will start rolling. Hasn't happened yet. We're still a couple of weeks. It's like 3.5 weeks since my son was born. But, Christmas and New Year's were in there as well. And so that being said, I'm very, very expectant that God has so much in store for me this year. And not just for business, but in relationships, in my marriage, in my family. I am paring down. Like I said, having 5 goals is so weird. I'm paring down what it is that I'm doing, and I am allowing God to work. I want to work on excellence this year. I want to not have all these things that I'm trying to do, but be really specific with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Just because time is more scarce. And I really, as I start to roll out new things, I want God to be glorified and I want God to show up. So, my word for 2018 is harvest. And that's where the expectancy comes in. I have been working so hard the last 2 years to build my business, create relationships, do all the things that need to get done. And so I am expecting a bountiful harvest this year. I want God to be glorified in everything I'm doing. That was one of the things on Saturday as I was working through my yearly goals. I was working on them and they just did not feel right. Didn't feel good, didn't feel natural, I guess, is a different word for it. But when I was in church yesterday, or maybe I was praying yesterday, something was talking about, all the glory being given to God. And I felt like that's what was missing. Everything that I was doing, I was not putting Jesus in it. I wasn't putting God in it. Was not purposefully doing things to give him the glory. And so I just wrote that on top of my goals. Like, everything give God glory because we work for him. Like, we are doing things for his glory, to bring him glory, to bring him joy. And no matter what your goals are for the year, no matter what you set out to do, how you set out to do it, that should be your purpose too. To give God glory, to give him what he deserves. Because we were created for that purpose, to give him glory. So that's 2018 in a nutshell, as I'm seeing it right now. Probably not how it's going to end up looking. God's probably going to do more than I expect him to do. I dream small and cannot see the future. So that being said, we'll see what happens. I'm excited to come to the end of 2018. Obviously, I want to like live through this year, but I'm excited to come to the end of that and just see how God ends up working and how He is really just gonna give us this year and allow us to thrive and a bountiful harvest to happen. So that is that, and that's my 2018 goals. I'd love to hear what yours are. If you want to leave a comment, if you want to let me know what your goals are, and I will respond back. And if you need help coming up with some goals, or if you need just somebody to talk things through with and strategize, let me know, because I would love to help you. That's it. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.